morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Plates on Plates. Today we're going to be bringing you another awesome, today's a lower body workout. Okay, so for the most part, that's what's going to be lit up is from the waist down with some core stuff as well. We like to put core stuff in there too. We need core. Core is very, very big with everything that we do. Things that you do in everyday life, core is extremely important to take some pressure off that lower back. So those are things we're going to focus on today. So if you've never tuned in before, this is your first time watching us here on YouTube. My name is Chad. I am the owner here at Plates on Plates Fitness here in Austin, Texas. So during this the COVID-19 pandemic that we are currently in, this is as close as I can get to bringing y'all daily content. So you can still work out at home, still do things, still be active, because that's the point, right? We still want to be active, keep our mind off bad things on good things, right? That's what we do. That's what exercise does. Releases those awesome endorphins that just help you just get moving and motivated. So before we get to any type of workout, we always need to warm up. So today's warm-up is going to be a 5-minute AMRAP style. I will have the whole warm-up right here on my right, your left-hand side of the screen. It's going to be right here so you can see exactly what the warm-up's going to be. Throughout the whole warm-up, the whole 5 minutes, I'll have it up here. And then as I demonstrate the warm-up exercises, I'm going to put those guys right down here on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. So you know what we're doing as I demo the exercises. You can either go along with me as I demo, kind of do things as you go, kind of get used to it, or just watch me and just make sure you know exactly what's going on. Everything we're doing here and the warm-up stuff for today is pretty basic movements to begin with. Okay, so let's get started with that. So we're going to start off with 10 regular basic squats. A couple things to remember on the squat. Feet position, you want your feet roughly hip to shoulder width apart. We don't need to go super wide on these, right? You may have to go a little bit wider depending on your mobility in your hips and your knees and your ankles. Okay, so that's going to be the big three as far as mobility-wise to do. It's kind of a check-down process with that. So I like to start with my feet roughly shoulder width. For me, that's pretty comfortable as far as I can get lower and everything with the squat. I want a soft knee here. And then when I initiate the squat, I want to push my hips back just a little bit. So the hips actually initiate the squat. The shoulders don't. We're not hinging at the hips, right? We're sitting straight down into that. So once you get everything ready to go, I'm down here. Knees track over those toes. And I am sitting into that squat. If you notice, my knees are always going out and staying out over those toes. Okay, from the side, it will look a little something like this. Right here. Back to the top. That is your basic squat. Keep that chest up nice and tall. And remember one thing on the squat. If you never remember anything else that I tell you about the squat, always lead with the hips. Don't let your shoulders go ahead of anything. Your shoulders and stuff are just there for the ride. They're not there and meant to actually do any work per se. They don't lead, they follow. Okay? So meaning, if right here is as far as you can go, because your hips, that's it. That's all the mobility I have. Don't try and finish your squat like this. I don't ever want to see this stuff. I see it quite a bit. So don't do that. Stop when your hips stop. Then pop back to the top. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Sit-ups are next. Sit-ups should be pretty straightforward with this. A couple different ways you can do your sit-ups. I like to have my feet in the butterfly position here. Always want to start nice and flat. I like to touch behind me and touch in front of me. That way I know that my shoulders move past my hips on here. Touch in front. I want my shoulders to come down and touch the floor. Back to the top. Because if we're just doing this right here, I am just doing an extremely large crunch. Those shoulders need to pass those hips to count as a sit-up. You can do with your knees right here if you want to. Same thing, up. Just make sure you get to at least your knee. You stop right here. Again, my shoulders are behind my hips. That's not good. That's why I think Butterfly is the best way to go. It gives you the most range of motion here, and you get a good stretch all the way through that sit-up. Jump squats, we're just taking the squat that we did earlier, maybe just a little bit wider, and we're just making it a little more dynamic. That's all. Just trying to get that heart rate elevated a little bit. Again, same thing, keep that chest up nice and tall, load up as you go down, and explode. Hands to elbow planks. We're going to start off in a high plank here. Elbow, elbow, back, back. I'll show you from the front. Starting up high plank, my hands are underneath my shoulders. My feet are just right at shoulder width. I'm going to go down, down, up, up. That's one. I like to alternate as I go. Again, I want to keep everything nice and flat. If you need to go from your knees, you can. I'm not going to say no. Right here, down, down, up, up. If you need to go from your knees, take it here. But keep that core engaged the whole time. And then, last but not least, 20 little jumping jacks. Get those shoulders up, hands to the top. If you want to do a little clap at the top to know that you're all the way up here, you can definitely do that as well. So that's it, y'all. That is all of the exercises in the 5-minute AMRAP warm-up. Again, you're going to go through all those, as many rounds as you can in that 5-minute time frame. We're going to start to finish on the buzzer. So you're going to start as soon as the buzzer starts, and you're not going to stop until the last beep happens. I will let you know where you're at. So, get everything ready. Get your water bottle next to you. Get your sweat towel, whatever you need. I'm going to go switch over the timer and turn on the music, and I will be right back. We'll get started. All right, y'all, here we go. We got 5 seconds. And go. 5 minutes. 10 squats. 10 sit-ups. 10 jump squats. 10 hand to elbow planks. And 20 jumping jacks. If you get lost, just look right here to my side. Boom. And that's where they're all at. For your reference. Keep moving, y'all. That's the whole point. Get that blood flowing. Get that heart rate up. You got a lot of work in the workout. Some of these same things we're doing in the warm-up are going to be in the workout. That's how it works. Sneaky, sneaky, right? All right, y'all, you're 1 minute in. 1 solid little minute into the warm-up. I'm going to get a little drink of water while y'all are going through your squats and your sit-ups and your jump squats and your planks and your jumping jacks. Y'all keep on keeping on. Really work on getting those squats. Work on that technique. Okay? That's going to be the big thing, especially doing stuff from home, is the technique, right? We want to make sure we have it all just as good as we can possibly get. I'm not there to watch you and to coach you through it, so you're kind of on your own with it. But if there anything that you want me to see, if you want to send me a video, anything like that, say, hey, how was this? Hit me up. You can always find me on Facebook, Instagram. We're all over the place. So don't feel shy about sending me a video and seeing what I can do to help you fix things while you're at home. You're halfway there. Halfway to your 5 minutes. Squats, sit-ups, jump squats, hands to elbow planks, and jumping jacks. What is one thing that is missing today? Anybody? Yep, burpees. No burpees in anything today. You're welcome. No burpees in anything. I personally love burpees. I think they should be in every workout no matter what you do. But I know some of y'all get kind of frustrated, get tired of them. I know, I get it, especially at home. You know, they get a little out of hand sometimes, but trust me, they're the best things to sliced bread. We just don't have any in the workout today. Whatever day this is for you. This is our Wednesday workout, our leg day workout. One of the 2 leg days we normally have during the week. If you're new to Plates on Plates Fitness, normally we have Monday, Wednesday are leg concentrated days. Tuesday and Thursday are upper body days. And then Friday is normally our total body day. But we kind of throw things in a little bit and kind of mix things up as well here at Plate. So whatever floats your boat on a particular day, be sure to do that workout. We have a ton of content on our YouTube channel. And on our Facebook page, look up YouTube on our Facebook page. Like our Facebook page. 1 minute. I believe we have a link to our YouTube channel on Instagram as well, so check us out there. Plates on Plates Fitness. You can't miss us. And if you're a Plates on Plates Fitness member, share, share, share. Almost there, y'all. Just keep moving. 30 seconds. That's it. 30 seconds, and we'll talk about the workout. All right, y'all, 10 seconds. We're going to work all the way through, all the way to the last beat. Last beat. All right, let me go turn this thing down. I'll be right back, and we'll talk about the workout. So just 1 second. Oh yeah, I'm back. So, workout today is still a Tabata style. Tabata meaning there's work and rest, a little interval, right? That's where the high intensity interval training comes from. You have a work interval, and then a rest interval, and right back to work, right back to rest. Okay? So it's a constant give and take with the Tabata. Today is going to be a little bit more work and a little bit less rest than what we normally do. Workout like this, you'll see it. In fact, I'm going to put it up right here, right now for you on this side, so you kind of watch it. Look at it as I talk about it. Okay? So it can be right here for you. So Tabata style, we have 4 rounds of what's over here on the board for you. Okay? So what's going to happen is we'll start off all together. We'll start with the top. We'll start off with 40 seconds of squats. That's just an all-out effort for squats. 10 seconds of rest, right into a 40-second plank. 10 seconds of rest, jump squats, rest, and you get the idea as we move down the list of the exercises. Of course, I'm going to call them out to you and let you know exactly where you're at and what the next exercise is as you go along, so you don't necessarily have to watch all this over here. You can just basically listen for my cues. Okay? Now, if you don't have your music on, or you don't have this on as we're going, then you may want to watch this over here on this side. Okay? So that's going to be the best bet. This is going to be 4 rounds of this, with 1 minute of rest in between rounds. By the time we start with squats, we end with a hollow hold. That's 1 round. Cool? All right. So again, it's going to be over here as we go through the workout. And as I demo all the exercises real quick, they're going to be down here on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, just like we did with the warm-up demo. Okay? So, these spots. All right, so squats, I think y'all got that. I'm not going to spend too much time on the squats with this. The only thing I'm going to tell you is just to really pay attention to is where your feet are in relation to the rest of your body. You don't want to go super wide, but we don't want to be right here super close either. We want to give our hips and our knees some room to work right here. Okay? Toes pointed out slightly. I do want those knees to go out and point over those toes. If you feel yourself coming in like this and those knees are buckling in, really work on pushing those knees out just over your toes. We don't need to go out like this and be out on the outside of your foot, right? But we definitely want to push out and keep our knees out over those toes and that chest up nice and tall, okay? Again, if you happen to stop right here, that's as far as your hips will take you. Stop and come back to the top. I'd rather you kind of work on getting lower and lower every time than this with those shoulders coming way forward. Don't do that. Plank is next, and the plank is going to be, I'll leave it up to you if you want to hold the plank here on your hands or on your elbows. I'm going to leave that up to you 100% how you want to do that. Either way you go on the plank real quick is you want those hands underneath those shoulders. We're not going to go like a wide plank. Really focus on keeping those hands underneath, pushing up through those shoulders and keeping that back nice and flat. Okay, so if you look kind of straight in front of you like so, pick a spot on the floor, that should keep that back flat. You start looking like this, it's going to bring that back up and round. If you start looking up, it's going to do this. So just be nice and neutral, pushing those shoulders up here, squeezing that butt. We'll keep that plank nice and high. If you want to go to elbows, you can. Elbows again, right underneath those shoulders. Squeeze the butt. Keep that back nice and flat. Jump squats. We just did those in the warm-up. Y'all should be good to go on it. Sit-ups. Again, in the warm-up. Y'all should be good to go on that. Bottom half squats. This is where things are going to get a little bit on the tricky side for you, maybe. Bottom half squats, I'll show you from the side, is we're going to take our squat like we normally do. Same thing I did from the very beginning, same position. I'm just going to be down here, and I'm going to pulse it out. So I want to be nice and low in that squat there. And I want to pulse it out at the bottom, or wherever the bottom is for you, I want you to pulse it out right there. I just don't want you to be like here and doing all weird stuff and like hinging at the hips. So the difference between hinging at the hips and bringing those hips down. As you can see, this is bringing them down. This is hinging at them. We don't want to hinge at the hips. Bring them down as far as you can and just pause and just do this at the bottom of your squat. Spider-Man planks. Those guys would be from the elbows. Best way to go about doing it, take the plank position that you had right here, and all we're going to do is bring a knee in side to side, keeping that back nice and flat, keeping that core engaged, pushing through the floor, and bring those shoulders up through. Right there. Wall sit. We're just going to be back here on the wall. You want to keep everything at a good 90-degree angle. So if you notice, everything is pretty 90 degrees. I'm not up here. I'm not down like this. I want to try and stay in this area right here. Okay? That's where I want to be. Wall sit. Weighted or not, I'll leave that one up to you as well. In and outs are next. In and outs will be from, start off on your back like so. In and outs, we're going to be in the hollow position. May take you a little bit to get used to it. Just don't let those shoulders or those feet touch the floor. Have your hands to the side if you need a little bit of stability going through everything. Step-ups or box jumps. So this one's going to be up to you as far as what equipment you might have at home. I happen to have a box here. If your couch, if you have a chair that you want to use, anything like that, it's fine. All we want to do is just step up to the top. Right there. You can add weight if you want with the step-ups. If you have some dumbbells, kettlebells, if you have a plate, if you have anything that we use for weight, definitely add weight to it. Just make sure you stand all the way at the top here before you come down, and do your best to alternate back and forth. If you want to do jumps, you can do that. Just make sure you stand all the way up at the top. Okay? I do not recommend using weight for box jumps, but for step-ups, absolutely. And then last thing is a hollow hold. So we're going to take the in and out that we did, and all we're going to do is basically hold that position. That's called a hollow hold. Hollow meaning my core is going to look kind of hollow from the side. Okay? So I'll start off here first, and then I want to raise my shoulders. I want to raise my feet, and all I want to contact the floor is my lower back, right here. I can be like this. That's going to put a little more strain on my core. Here is going to help a little bit, and you can do some alternate things as well. But really keep that core engaged and keep the chest up. Just don't sag here. We're just going to hold it for that 40 seconds on that. So that is the workout that we have going on. So if you want weights for anything, weights for your squats, anything that way, I think that's really it. Weight for your wall sit, for your step-ups, I suggest go ahead and get everything together now. I'll give you all just a minute. I'm going to go through and set the timer, get everything done, then I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, 10 seconds, and it's time to move. All the exercises are going to be right here on this side of the screen, starting with squats. 40 seconds of squats. Or you know what? I might put them right out here in front for you. 40 seconds of squats. Got 15 seconds, and we have 10 seconds of rest. All right, y'all, you got 5 seconds all the way to the end. All right, plank time. Get ready for a plank. Either hands or elbows. That's going to be up to you. 40-second plank. All right, y'all, halfway. 10 more seconds. Keep holding that plank. You can do it. All the way to the end. All right, you got 10 seconds to get back up and get into jump squats. Jump squats are next. 40 seconds of jump squats. Get low and explode. Low and explode. Make sure you load up those quads. Load up that posterior chain and get a good explosion. Open those hips. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, y'all, all the way to the end. All right, got 10 seconds of rest. We're going to go into sit-ups. Sit-ups are next. Sit-ups. Quality sit-ups, make sure those shoulders get up and they pass that hip crease, past the hips. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, y'all back up. Bottom half squats. 5 seconds. Bottom half squats. Keep it low. Pulse it out as low as you can by keeping that chest upright. You don't want those shoulders dip. Keep those shoulders up. Halfway. 10 seconds. You can do it. You got this. Keep moving. All right, Spider-Man planks are next. Spider-Man planks. Spider-Man planks. As many reps as you can get in the next 30 seconds. Seconds. Again, all the way to that final beat. All right, hop back up. Find you a wall to wall sit against. Remember to keep those legs at a good 90-degree angle. Nice, so you look just like a chair. So somebody can sit on your legs if they really wanted to, or if you let them. That's what you want. Wall sit. Add weight to it if you so choose to. That would be awesome. You're halfway there. 10 seconds. Alright, y'all, back to the floor. In and out. Or next. In and out. You. Keep everything under control. Keep that core engaged. Do not get sloppy with these. Do not get sloppy. Take your time. Quality over quantity. No matter what, that's what you're striving for. Ten seconds. Almost there, y'all. 2 more exercises coming up. Rest. Step ups or box jumps or whatever you have to jump on or step up on is totally up to you. And go. Just make sure you're staying all the way up at the top, whatever apparatus it is that you're using for a step or a box or whatever. Add weight. The step ups are at least halfway. We have 5 seconds. Alright. Hollow hold is coming up and it's the last exercise on this round. Round 1 is almost done. Go. Hollow hold. Feet, shoulders on the floor. You should just have the lower back there touching. You don't need to rock, you just need to hold it. But keep those feet low. Don't bring them way up in the air. 20 seconds. All the way to the end, y'all. get a little bit extra rest because it's kind of a weird with the Tabata timer. So you get actually a minute, 10 seconds. Now you get your 1 minute of rest. Use it wisely. Get everything back together. Maybe you want to introduce some weight this time around. Maybe not. Maybe you're going to try and get a little bit lower in your squats. You should be good and warm on this one. The idea is to keep upping that intensity level every round. That's obviously what you want to do. 20 seconds. We're going to go right back into squats. All y'all, 10 seconds to get ready. Find your squat spot. Go. 40 seconds of squats. 40 seconds. Halfway. 10 seconds. Again, all the way to the end. Boys and girls, you can do it. Alright, 10 seconds of rest and go into the plank. Plank from the elbows or from the hands. Whichever one you want, just bring that butt flat. You want to be a plank, like a board, like a plank. Not like a bent nail or anything when you're all like in a rainbow. A plank, solid as a board. That's ideally what you are looking for the next 20 seconds. Keep that core engaged. That core so wants to help you out. You got to get it stronger. 10 seconds. If you don't get it stronger, that lower back will take a lot of punishment. Keep going, y'all. We're to the end. Alright, 10 seconds of rest. Up and into jump squats in 5. Jump squats it is. Jump squats, jump squats. 20 more seconds of the old jump squat. 10 seconds. Alright, flip it over. Well, you're going to be on your back. You get sit-ups next. Sit-ups, sit-ups, sit-ups. And make it a full sit-up. You're not making just a big crunch. Make it a full sit-up. Those shoulders need to pass those hips. I suggest with the butterfly, feet together, you're going to get a lot better range of motion. 20 seconds, halfway there. 10 seconds. All right, y'all, bottom half squats. Bottom half squats. Pulse it out. Remember, we're going to be at the very bottom of it. We're trying to get those hips pretty close to knee level down there. And just pulse it out at the bottom. Keep that core engaged. Keep those shoulders back and that chest high. Don't lead with your shoulders. Remember that. Lead with the hips, now the shoulders. More than halfway. 10 seconds. Spider-Man planks are next. We're going to start in 5 seconds. We're going to go real quick, one to the other. Spider-Man planks. Halfway. All right, 10 seconds, all the way to the end. And then get ready for your wall set. All the way to the end. All right, find your wall. Wall sit, wall sit, wall sit. Add weight to your wall sit. Nice and low on that wall sit. You want to create that good 90-degree angle with your legs. Halfway. Seconds. Are y'all in and out? In and out. You. 40 seconds of in and out. Seconds, you're halfway there, and almost halfway done with the workout. Crazy, huh? Time flies, my friends, when you're having fun. 10 seconds. Then you're going to go into a hollow, you're going to go to your step-ups. Alright, step-ups or box jumps or whatever you're stepping or jumping on. Seconds, just make sure you stand all the way up at the top. All the way up at the top. Keep going. Halfway. Five seconds. Alright, y'all. 10-second rest, and then a hollow hold is next. And this will round out round number 2. Hollow hold. Remember to get a little extra rest because of the way the Tabata timer is. So. Halfway. Seconds. Hold it, hold it. I know it sucks. Trust me. You can do it. All the way. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right. Rest. You got a minute, 7 seconds of rest. We're starting round 3. Rest, rest, rest. Don't mind those last beats. Awesome work. Friends, Bam Bam, y'all are doing an awesome, amazing job keeping up with everything. Thank you for everybody that has subscribed to our YouTube channel thus far. I think we've got 106 subscribers, which is pretty stinking awesome in my book. So thank you for that. Hope y'all are finding what you're looking for there. Some things, it's hard for me to get up on there because of the music and everything, but working on it. Definitely check out our Facebook page if you haven't already. 10 seconds, y'all. Back to squats. Alright, y'all. Round 3. Squats starting now. Round 3. I have 10 seconds. Get those last squats in, all the way to the end. Alright, time for a plank. Just enough time to get into that plank position. You got 3. Plank. Hands or elbows. Just remember to push through those shoulders. Activate those shoulders. Activate that core. Squeeze those glutes. Keep those feet right at hip to shoulder width apart. We don't need them real close. They don't be way out here either. Right there. Keep that butt down. Back flat. Remember, you are a board. You are a plank. You're not a rainbow. Five seconds. Alright, pop back up. You have jump squats next. Jump squats. Jump squats. Nice and low, explode through those jump squats. Use those fast twitch muscles. Really get them firing. It's all about being explosive at the top. Firing through it, pushing off the balls of your feet. 10 seconds. Alright, y'all, get ready for some sit-ups. Sit-ups it is, 40 seconds. Again, this is not about speed per se, it's just about making sure you have a good form. If you have good form, then pick up the pace. Right? As long as those hips, those shoulders pass those hips, you're in good shape. You're getting up the intensity, 15 seconds. Form first, and then intensity. 5 seconds. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Perfect. Bottom half squats. You should be getting lower and lower every round for these bottom half squats. Those guys should be nice and warmed up for you. Hips should be open. Bottom half squats. Mobility should not be too much of an issue now since you're good and warmed up. Seconds. All the way to the end, y'all. Keep it moving. All right. Spider-Man planks. Our favoriteest plank ever. Spider-Man planks. Same thing with the regular plank. Keeping that back nice and flat, keeping that core engaged, squeezing those glutes. Yes, you can still squeeze those glutes when you bring that knee up to the front up there. It can happen. You can do 2 things at once. Halfway. I pinky promise you.
I'm still alone in my mind.
10 seconds. All right. Find your wall sit spot. Take your weight with you. Take your bottle of water with you. Whatever you need at your wall sit. Just make sure you're getting a good 90-degree angle on that wall sit. We don't want to be high. We want to be right there. We want to get the most out of this wall sit as we can. It's going to burn. It's going to suck. But what doesn't challenge you does not change you. Challenge yourself. Get in that spot, that position on that wall sit. Stay in that spot. 15 more seconds. All the way, all the way, all the way. All right. In and outs are next. In and out. And then we're almost done with round 3, y'all. In and out. You are halfway there with your in and out. Seconds. Keep it moving. Alright. Step ups or box jumps are next. Halfway. Add some weight to those step ups if you have it. And rest. Down to the hollow hold, the last hollow hold of the round, the last exercise of the round. 40 seconds, and remember you get an extra 10 seconds of rest because Tabatos. You're just going to hold it. You do not need to pulse it out and rock it out. Y'all got this. Keep going. Keep holding. Breathe through it. Keep that core engaged. Come on. All right. Rest, rest, rest. Again, disregard these beeps. Just keep resting. All right. Final round is coming up. The final round, and then we got the 1-minute finisher. Okay? We'll talk about that as we get through this a little bit more. Well, I'll talk about that. So the 1-minute finisher is going to be 1 minute of solid push-ups. Our challenge here at Plates on Plates for April are push-ups. 1 minute of push-ups, Monday through Friday. And you're going to accumulate your push-ups every single time that you do it. The object, of course, is to get better and better at your push-ups every time you go. We'll demo the push-ups and everything after the workout. 15 seconds, and back to squats. Last round, all out. Leave nothing on the table. All right, y'all. Quality squats, ramp up that intensity. You should have those squats just dialed in by now. I mean dialed in. Killing it on those squats. Adding weight to it, you, my friend, are rock star. While I have them here in the front rack, that's going to be your best spot for those squats. 10 seconds is all you got left, all the way to the end. That's all the squats you got. Regular squats anyway. And rest. Second to the last finish of the planks. Plank, plank, plank. Hold it for that full 40 seconds. You can absolutely, positively, 110% do this. Your mind will give up long before your body does. Your mind has a funny way of trying to convince your body to do something it doesn't want to do. Crazy. So don't let your mind mess with you. 10 seconds. You may be shaking. That's fine. That means you're doing it right. If you're not shaking, you should be. Alright, rest. Hop up into jump squats. Jump squats, full 40 seconds. Explode through those jump squats. Nice and low in those jump squats. You're halfway through those jump squats. Sit-ups are coming up. And this really is the last of the sit-ups. All sit-ups for the next 40 seconds. Remember, we did a sit-up challenge last month. Y'all killed it. Definitely get some sit-ups in the next 30 seconds. I know you're tired, but do not give up. Do not stop. You're only down when the work is finished. You got plenty more work to go. 10 seconds. Alright, bottom half squats. And yes, this is the last of the squats. Per se. Bottom half squats, nice and low in those, pulse it out, keep that chest upright. Don't let those shoulders get way in front of you. If you're looking at the floor, you got to bring those shoulders back so you're looking straight ahead. Keep that core engaged for another 20 seconds on those bottom half squats. Yeah, I'm sure your quads are burning right now. If they are, then you are doing it absolutely correct. 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds of rest. Spider-Man plank. Spider-Man plank. Halfway, y'all, halfway. And when I mean halfway, it means all the way to the end. To the last beat. 5. All right, y'all, find your wall for the last wall sit. All the way through this wall sit, the full 40 seconds. Full 40 seconds. and outs. Last of the in and outs. 40 seconds of in and outs. That core should be lit. That core should be on fire, but that core should always remain engaged. It really, really, really wants to help you. Let it help you. And help it by getting it stronger. 15 seconds. Alright, y'all, step ups or box jumps is coming up. Whatever you've been doing, keep doing it. Alright, last of these guys. Again, all the way to the end. Do not quit early. The last beat, remember those 4 beeps at the end. Halfway. 10 seconds. I got 10 seconds. Hollow hold is next. Alright, last one right here. Take it all the way to the house, y'all. All the way to the end. Keep that hollow hold going. And we'll get right into the finisher. Alright, y'all, 10 seconds. Keep going. Keep going. All the way. Alright. Hang tight. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do today is a 1-minute push-up challenge. Okay, that's going to be the whole month of April that we're going to do this. Alright, so again, I'll go through it real quick on the push-ups. What we're looking for in the push-up wise is make sure your hands are right at shoulder width apart, your elbows are coming back around a 45-degree angle, and you want your chest to get as close to the floor as you can, and then full explosion there at the top. Okay, it can be done with the knees or the toes, and I'll show you from the front so you can see elbow position. I'll show you from the side so you can see what my back looks like. So from the front, hands underneath the shoulders, my feet are right at hip width apart, touch, explode. Side, hands underneath the shoulders, back's nice and flat. Knees. That's all you got to do. Keep that core engaged. So, get everything ready. I'm going to set a timer. I'll be right back. So, I'm not going to stop anything. We're just going to go right into it. Oh, y'all, 10 seconds. 1 minute of solid push-ups. 1 minute. Quality, quality, quality push-ups. Elbows back, chest to the floor. Walk out at the top. Keeping that back flat, keep that core engaged. Squeeze your butt if you need to. That's going to help keep that core engaged. You're 20 seconds in. Halfway. Keep moving, y'all. Doing great. Again, if you have any questions about your push-up, anything you need some help on, shoot me a video. I'll be more than happy to go over it with you and see what we can do to help you out with those. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. All the way to the end, y'all. What's your last beat? That's what these count for. 5 seconds. Done. All right. Again, thank you very much for joining us here at Plates and Plates Fitness. I hope y'all are finding what you're looking for. I really hope you're enjoying the workouts that we're putting out for you. The beauty about YouTube, you can go back and check out all of our archives for our workout videos and anything else you want to see. And our videos are also on our Facebook, YouTube page, so check out our Facebook page. So until next time, make it a great day, y'all, because only you can, and I'll see you soon. Bye.